Welcome to the YouTube channel of Snehata Srivastav, XSG Lok Sabha. In this video, I am going to tell you about the no confidence motion being brought by the opposition against Shri Om Birla ji, Speaker Lok Sabha. I would tell in this video what is the context and what is the process for the no confidence motion to pass or to move in the Lok Sabha. The it's a constitutionally valid procedure, and under the Article 94C of the Constitution of India, there is a clear provision that for the removal of the speaker, a no confidence motion can be brought. So this time the Congress-led India bloc has submitted a no confidence motion against Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla during the ongoing budget session. The motion cites allegations of partisan conduct, including denial of speaking time to leader of opposition, then suspension of 8 opposition MPs, failure to act against BJP MP Shri Nishikant Dubey, allowing unsubstantiated charges against MPs of Congress. The notice was signed by 119 opposition MPs, well above the minimum requirement of 50 MPs for admission. Uh, the constitutional and procedural basis, Article 94C of the Indian Constitution, allows the Lok Sabha to remove its speaker by a resolution passed with a majority of all members present and voting. So it is a simple majority. It is not two-third majority. The number of MPs present during the discussion and at the time of voting, if more than 50% or 50% plus one votes in favor of the no confidence motion, then the speaker can be removed. The motion is filed under Rule 94C of the Lok Sabha Rules of Procedures, and the notice submission requires signature of at least 50 MPs, as I have already told. Admission by the House, if admitted, the resolution is scheduled for discussion. Then there is a debate and voting. A simple majority of members present and voting is needed to remove the speaker, as I have already told. The NDA government holds a majority in the Lok Sabha, making it unlikely that the motion will succeed. Symbolically, however, this move highlights opposition concerns about neutrality of the chair and parliamentary functioning. Historically, such motions are extremely rare and usually fail, but they serve as a political tool to spotlight issues of fairness in the House. So that is the situation, and the speaker can for 14 there is a time period for giving the notice. It is to be given before a 14 days notice to be given, and these 14 days the speaker will not preside over the house, and he will it can be presided, the Lok Sabha and the House can be presided over by the panel of chairpersons in case the deputy speaker post is also vacant. So in this situation, the panel of chairperson and a senior MP can always conduct the process of the Lok Sabha. So this 14 days does not include the day when the notice was submitted and the last day after these terminal dates, then the 14 days complete. Similarly, also I would like to tell that speaker can also participate in the discussion and can tell his side or his viewpoint. Basically, he can defend his own case in the Lok Sabha, and but he cannot vote as long as the votes are voting pattern is clear, and it is 50% plus one. But in case there is an equality of votes, in that case the casting vote can be that right can be accessed by the honorable speaker. And this is an important thing, that the speaker himself can put his case in defense during the discussion. Thank you.